The three great secret laws are among the most profound and esoteric teachings in Nichiren Buddhism. They represent the highest principles embedded within the Lotus Sutra, the scripture that Nichiren Daishonin upheld as the ultimate expression of Shakyamuni Buddha's enlightenment. Understanding these three laws is pivotal to unlocking the transformative power of Nichiren's teachings and attaining absolute happiness in this lifetime. The first great secret law: the Buddha's life spans forever. At the outset, I vowed to make all persons equal to me, without any distinction between us. At the core of the Lotus Sutra is the startling revelation that Shakyamuni Buddha enjoyed a spiritual life that transcended linear time. Rather than attaining enlightenment in his current lifetime as the historical Buddha Gautama, the sutra discloses that he first achieved Buddhahood countless lifetimes ago. His advent as the sage of ancient India was simply an expedient means to awaken humanity to their own innate Buddha nature. As Nichiren inscribed, the Buddha has been since the eternal past. His life is everlasting, primordial, and without beginning or end. This revelation shattered the conventional notion that the Buddha was simply an exceedingly wise man who lived 2,500 years ago. It unveiled that within all beings resides this same eternal Buddhahood, an immutable state of enlightenment awaiting manifestation. The second great secret law: the Buddha comprehends all phenomena. For the sake of the one great reason of enlightenment, I have appeared in this world. Building upon the first secret law, the Lotus Sutra elucidates how the Buddha's eternal life grants him perfect wisdom encompassing the totality of existence. His enlightened state transcends the myopic constraints of ordinary perception. Just as the sun illuminates all in its radiance, so too does the Buddha's infinite life experience unveil the true nature underlying all dharmas, the diverse phenomena comprising reality. As Nichiren expounds, the Buddha possesses unhindered wisdom regarding all phenomena. No truth evades the Buddha's profound enlightened cognition. With his boundless insight, he comprehends the interdependent workings of cause and effect permeating the cosmos and the inherent potential for awakening harbored within all life. This mastery of the Dharma renders the Buddha the supreme teacher and guide to spiritual emancipation. The third great secret law: the Buddha's enlightenment is eternally ongoing. At that time I was preaching the true Dharma, the Dharma most profound and infinitely precious. While the first two laws shatter misconceptions of the Buddha as a mortal sage, the third secret reveals the ceaseless nature of his enlightening activities. Defying all notions of temporality, the Lotus Sutra unveils how the Buddha continually manifests enlightened realms and preaches the Dharma across myriad worlds and existences. His work of leading beings to awakening is an infinite undertaking without culmination. As Nichiren extolled, the Buddha has been constantly teaching the Dharma for the sake of the people. At no point does the Buddha retreat from his vow to liberate all beings from suffering. His enlightened life is an unending stream of spiritual guidance, transcending the confines of time itself. This eternal propagation highlights the boundless compassion spurring the Buddha's mission and his role as the supreme mentor of humanity. Significance for Buddhist practice: if you would embrace the Lotus Sutra and chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, that would be enough. Taken together, these secret laws expose the true magnificence of Shakyamuni Buddha and the Dharma he preached. They overturn the notion that enlightenment represents a static, terminal achievement confined to one finite lifetime. Rather, they unveil the Buddha's unremitting work as the supreme enlightened being who guides all people to awaken their innate Buddha wisdom across the infinite expanse of time. Nichiren established the chanting of Nam Myoho Renge Kyo as the consummate Buddhist practice, allowing adherents to imbue these profound truths and tap the Buddha's infinite enlightened life. By embodying the mystic law through chanting its monumental title, one can summon the very essence of the Lotus Sutra and align one's life with the Buddha's eternal Dharma activity. In revealing these secret laws, the Lotus Sutra awakens its disciples to their own eternal enlightened nature and galvanizes their spiritual quest. As Nichiren devotee Nikko Shonin extolled, the heart of the Buddha's lifetime lies in the hearts of the people of the latter day of the law who embrace the Lotus Sutra. By embracing faith in the Gohanzen, the object of devotion encapsulating these secret principles, one can fundamentally transform their existence and participate in the Buddha's infinite mission of peace. Pursuing this path under the mentorship of Nichiren Buddhism allows one to revolutionize their perception of reality and life trajectory. Rather than succumbing to the ephemeral trappings of this transient world, one becomes attuned to the everlasting truth of their own Buddhahood and the universal Dharma permeate all phenomena. Guided by these secret laws, practitioners can manifest the brilliance of their enlightened life in their present form and circumstances. This awakening paves the way to boundless benefit both for oneself and wider society. As Nichiren sage Nichikan elucidated, when you chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo single-mindedly, you merge with the secret law of Buddhahood inherent in your life. Each devout recitation resounds as a triumphant declaration of one's vow to attain Buddhahood and leads all people to enlightenment, harmonizing one's life with the Buddha's eternal Dharma activity. Ultimately, the three great secret laws exhort practitioners to elevate their vision and undertake the loftiest spiritual cause, the universal enlightenment of all beings across the three existences of past, present, and future. By chanting that invokes the essence of the Lotus Sutra, one embraces their part in this profound cosmic undertaking, igniting the courage to challenge all obstacles and share the light of the mystic law far into the eternal future. Those who uphold these secret principles will achieve absolute happiness grounded in their eternal Buddha wisdom. If you want to free yourself from the sufferings of birth and death, you have to perceive the mystic truth that is originally transmitted in one's mind. At the heart of Nichiren Buddhism lies a profound truth, the revelation of the three great secret laws. These laws, shrouded in mystery and unlocked through diligent practice, hold the key to attaining enlightenment and breaking free from the cycles of suffering that permeate our existence. In his seminal writings, Nichiren Daishonin, the 13th-century Japanese Buddhist monk and revolutionary thinker, unveiled these esoteric principles, illuminating a path towards spiritual awakening and empowerment. Let us delve into the depths of these secret laws, unraveling their profound implications and transformative potential. The truth of Ichinen Sanzen. The 3,000 realms in a single mind moment. This is what is meant by the truth of Ichinen Sanzen. At the core of the first secret law lies the concept of Ichinen Sanzen, a profound realization that shatters the illusion of duality and separation. This truth asserts that within the fleeting moment of a single life exists the profound interplay of 3,000 phenomenal realms, the worlds of desire, form, and formlessness, encompassing all possible states of existence. Nichiren Daishonin's teachings reveal that our minds possess the innate capacity to manifest any of these realms, from the depths of delusion to the loftiest heights of enlightenment. This realization shatters the notion that we are mere victims of circumstance, instead empowering us to shape our reality through the transformative power of our thoughts and actions. As Daisaku Ikeda states, the essence of Ichinen Sanzen is the principle that the life of a single person contains and reflects the entire universe. This understanding liberates us from the confines of our perceived limitations, inviting us to tap into the boundless potential that resides within. The mystic principle of Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. The mystic truth of Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is the heart of the Buddhist teachings. The second secret law unveils the profound significance of Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, the sublime daimoku or invocation that encapsulates the ultimate reality of life. This mystic principle, according to Nichiren Daishonin, encodes the entirety of the Lotus Sutra, the highest teachings of Shakyamuni Buddha. Chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is not merely a ritualistic practice but a profound act of manifesting the universal truth inherent within our lives. As Nichiren scholar Burton Watson elucidates, the daimoku expresses the ultimate reality of life itself. It is a means of bringing forth that indestructible reality from within one's own life. Through unwavering faith and dedicated practice, we can harness the transformative power of this mystic principle, unlocking our innate Buddhahood and aligning ourselves with the fundamental harmonies of the universe. Nichiren Daishonen's teachings underscore the profound truth that enlightenment is not a distant goal but a state of being that can be realized in the here and now. The transmission of the Buddhist law. To transmit the Buddhist law means to pass on the heritage of all the Buddhas, as well as the lifeblood of oneself and one's parents. The third secret law illuminates the sacred duty of transmitting the Buddhist law, or the Dharma, to future generations. This act of propagation is not merely a matter of preserving intellectual knowledge but a profound responsibility to perpetuate the living essence of the Buddhist teachings. As Nichiren Daishonin declared, the most important obligation for human beings is to achieve Buddhahood themselves and, once having achieved it, to lead all others to the same enlightenment. By embracing this mission, we become conduits for the transformative power of the Dharma, empowering others to awaken to their inherent Buddha nature. This sacred transmission extends beyond mere intellectual discourse. It is a profound act of compassion, rooted in the understanding that all beings possess the potential for enlightenment. As Daisaku Ikeda states, the transmission of the Buddhist law is an act of supreme courage and selfless dedication, an offering of one's entire life to the happiness and emancipation of all people. Through embodying these three great secret laws, we can unlock the boundless potential within ourselves and others, transcending the cycles of suffering and ignorance that have plagued humanity for eons. It is a path of profound empowerment, where our thoughts, actions, and very existence become conduits for the realization of ultimate truth and enlightenment. As we navigate the complexities of our modern world, fraught with challenges and uncertainties, the wisdom of Nichiren Daishonin's teachings shines ever brighter. By embracing the three great secret laws, we can awaken to the infinite possibilities that reside within our lives, transforming ourselves and our world through the profound power of Buddhist practice. In the words of Nichiren Daishonin, when you realize the heart of Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, the source of Buddhahood inherent in your life, you will acquire the great benefit of faith. May this profound realization ignite within us all, guiding us towards a world of peace, compassion, and enlightened harmony.